Probably 20-pounder. Small fish. Well, there we go. Only a small fish, but it's not a bad start to the day, is it?
We got to France yesterday and we had a few hours, so I fished on here, me and Tom, for about an hour and a half, and I was fishing for roach. But unfortunately I put corn on and I had 2 carp on. I mean, amazingly I got them in on £2 line, but I was feeding corn, so it's probably not a wise thing to do in here. So what I've done this morning is, Tom's gone up to the main lake. He had 3 carp out yesterday in a couple of hours. I think the biggest one, £41 something. So he's happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm just going to fish really light with a whip. And it could be, I mean, if a carp gets on a whip, it's just going to snap the bottom thing, bottom hook link. So, but I just want to catch some silvers, and you put any bigger baits on here, you just get carped out. So it's time to get some maggots in. They're a bit sweaty, the maggots, with the travelling. I've just been chucking a few in. I brought a cheap whip, a Guru 4-metre whip, A-class. It's quite heavy, it's not like the other one I used, the Acolyte one. I didn't want to bring that in case I snapped it in the travelling. So I'm just going to use this. It's a bit heavier, but I think they're only about 12 quid anyway. So I'll see what happens if I can get a bite on maggot. It's quite a deep swim this. I should get a bite on maggot. We were catching on corn yesterday, but it was hit and miss with the roach. I got a bite then, but it's probably, we'll do all decent sized roach and rudd. And I'm not sure what, I just thought I saw a carp. And it was. I don't know. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Right. I can't fish whip either. Off and jump in whip, boy. Be alright, that, Tom. Yeah. As you can see, folks, Tom's having a bit of a problem. I was fishing down on the bottom lake, and his bait boat's conked out. I'm having a bit of a problem with it, with batteries. Right, Tom's got a new bait boat. Too tight to buy one. Got a snow shovel to use as a horse.
What I'll do is I'll just clip up and just cast to it. Oh, man, you can just set the rig out in here.
Yeah, spook them though, doing that.
So, a little bit of that.
You can't be going out in that every time.
Why?
Because I need to be here. Right, I'm just going to have a quick go for the silvers and go see if I can do it in real time. This got red and white maggot on, £2 bottom on, £6 main line, and just insert float. Been firing maggots out for about 10 minutes, so there might be some there. It's a strange place, this it's hit and miss. Like I said earlier, there's quite a few predators. And the water's clear, you know, they spook off really easy. Sometimes you can get a good run. It's like now, there's, you know, I should have been getting a bite now, so probably something there spooking them. It's either a carp or a pike. They don't look like hundreds of fish there. A few bubbles coming up. I'll just about to fire some more maggots out, so it took a bit getting a bite there. Thought I'd had one earlier. It's a nice roach or rudd. I think it's a rudd. I'll have to swing them out. You don't want it getting munched. That is a rudd. Nice conditioned rudd. Get it back. They won't right fast to bite. They actually like corn better in here. If I put corn on, I'm just asking for trouble. The carp will come in eventually and take the maggot and snap me off probably. Being a bit of the theme of the week. If I run a match now, I can't even get the hook in the second. Right, go for another cast. If I can get some of the bigger rudd out. Last time I fished it, a few years ago before the pandemic, I got a couple of rudd, well over a pound. That'd be knocking £2 some of them. It's quite deep here, so there doesn't seem to be anything up in the water. There's nothing taking it on the way down. And I'll just see if I can get them going. But sometimes you can't get fish going at all. I'd say probably do better getting them on corn. It's just, it must be on the bottom now, the bait. I'm just wondering if that loose feed actually, and I can see loads of bubbles coming up now. And it's probably a carp or a tench. It did look like tench bubbles, to be honest. There's definitely something there spooking them. Come up right where the maggots are. And it's took probably 10 minutes for a bigger fish to come in the swim. I spoiled the silverfish fishing. Like you see, I don't think there's any there bites. There's some big eels in here as well, so, and I think the predator ones, they'll spook them. I don't think this video is going to work. I might even just try a bit of corn. It could be a tench. I had one this afternoon. I just got a bit of a tap on it then. So nothing's took it. It's a silverfish. This is, sometimes you just got to work for fish. It's not like a commercial this where you get them instantly. You got to sort of work out how to fish it. Swallow the hook. That's a nice roach this time. Well, it's not instant bites. I thought this time of day I'd be getting them instantly, but that's where it is in this video. This is how it's fishing. No point cheating. Tom's up on the main lake still, having a bit of a nightmare with the bait boat. And I've come down here, got a bait boat malfunction. I'll go up and see him later on. I think he's done alright though. He's had one nearly knocking £50. Can't really complain with that. Try to sink the line a bit. And just see if I can get them to feed. Or maybe just putting too much bait in. There's quite a lot of fish in here. It's like a natural stocking, so you got predators. I think there's even a few little catfish in. Definitely piking. And it's, you know, I just saw a little knock on the floor at the end, but it's like very slight. I think the tench have been spawning over there. There's been lots of activity in the trees. And I've only caught one tench and it was very thin. And there's fish up in there, maybe just up in the water. It might be not better just fishing up in the water for them. We'll see if we can get some more bites on the bottom. And this feels like a tench. Don't feel like a carp. Could be an eel. Nothing like a tench. But eels do this as well. It's not big perch. It's something. Don't know what it is. It does feel like a tench. I hope it's not an eel. Yeah, it's a little tench. It's only a small one. Must be bred in here, these ones. That's a bonus fish. Just fishing for silvers. I'll be happy catching a few of these. They're only small. Bit slimy. And crazy in the net. They always do, tench. It's strange. I've been here 3 days and I had a tench for 2 now today. I just unhook it. Right in the bottom lip. Let's get the disgorger. There you go, nice tench. Not one of the biggest in here. It's probably bred in here. But nice bonus fish. Get some more maggots fired out and I'll carry on. Not how I'm going to do it for this video. Just see what I can get in real time. I'll fire some maggots out. I thought it was going to be a carp weight set off. And as soon as I felt it nodding, I thought it's either a tench or a bigger perch or even a dreaded eel. All the tench I've caught, well, the 2 I've caught today have been further out. Last time we catch them close in. We'll soon be in the middle of this week. And double maggot. See if we can get another. I'm not too bothered about waiting for fish if they're decent fish. I've not had any really small roach or anything. I don't know where they are. I'm not being pestered by them. It feels like a silver. Come to the top. It could be in the danger zone there. See what it is. It's a roach, I think. No, it's a rudd. No, a roach. It's probably paying fishing on the bottom and getting the tench. Nice mint condition roach. We'll just keep doing this now until it dries up. I'm pretty sure a carp will spoil the party, crash the party. I think there's one carp in this area. I think I've caught it a few times now. It's not too bright. I'm pretty positive I've probably caught it 3 or 4 times. It's a bit annoying. I might put it in another spot if I catch it again. Cast out some of the line as much as I can. We'll see if I get another bite. swipe the camera. Missed that one. Good bite though. I've got a few fish there now. And Tom's moved swims on the top water. I think he's going to move back to his other swim. I don't think he's had out yet. Like I say, his bait boat's been a nightmare this week. You know, that's what technology is. A bit of a lift bite then. I think there's some up probably. I shouldn't have struck. I had a feeling it might have been an eel or a carp. Swimming past it. Bait's good to go. I want to get the tangle out. Amazing, at the beginning of the week I got a carp on it, probably about 14, maybe 15 pound. I got an on £2 bottom with a silverfish, size 18 hook. They didn't fight at all at the beginning of the week, but we had a bit of rain now, stirred things up a bit. It's not instant like a commercial, but you know, I just don't know what I'm going to catch sometimes in here. Nothing there now, it must be on the bottom. Normally a sign there's probably a bigger fish there. I've just seen some bubbles come up. I'm hoping it's a tench and not a carp. It's probably a carp or something big. There's a telltale sign. As soon as you stop getting silvers, there's a bigger fish comes in this way. Oh, good bite, lift bite that. It could have been a tench or something. Right, something's nipped there and it's probably a small perch or something. Get another white maggot on. Get cast out. Get a pouch of maggots out. I'm scattering the bait about a bit too much. I don't know if you can hear it, but the forest is buzzing. Mosquitoes. Not instant fishing this. Well, after getting snapped off that by that carp, I decided to go heavier. I just got one on. I've had it on quite a while, this one. And these are what are taking the maggot. Quite heavy gear. I've got £7 bottom on. They don't look too big, but they're quite healthy fish in here, and they're a good strain. We'll probably go into the big lake once we get a bit bigger, hopefully. And it's got a big back on it, that one. I've been fishing a bit further out where I was chucking them maggots, and just thought I'd put corn on, fire some corn and then pout. Been getting bites off rug and roach, but the first fish I've had is the carp. It's a nice fish. Definitely not the same one I've been catching. I think I've been catching the same one, but it's hard to tell though. Definitely a lot bigger. Probably twice size of the one. I've got a carp net at the side and mat if I need it. Oof, quite an heavy fish that. Bigger than I thought. It'd be a nice carp that one. It's a bit bigger. But if you're getting them on small line, you ain't got a chance of getting them in. Can't see where the hook is at the moment. Dropped it so. No, the hook's come out. Just wiped the line. It's flapped all over, but could be £10 that. It's out there. Get it back in. A bit of time to recover. Nice common, it looks, could be actually fully scaled mirror. Nice fish. But I wouldn't have got that in on £2 maggot hook. So fishing for the bigger fish now. Hopefully I'll try to get the tench going and getting some better hemp down and some corn. Just had that carp on. My initial plan was to fish for silvers, but it's not to be. I had a few and a tench. I'm just going to get a better bait here. Never know, the tench might come. Getting it all about now, but the bites on the corn are going to be, they're not going to be instant, so I don't know if I'll have enough time on the camera, so I might just turn it on and start picking fish up. Right, as you can see, I got another one on. I turned the camera off because it was about 10 minutes, so I got another one on. It's probably going to snag me this, can't stop it. I've got the tench I wanted again. Like I say, I've got heavy gear on, so I've got a good chance of getting it out if I can get a bit of line back. The tree to my right, I think there's a few branches in the water, but not many. We'll see if I can get it back. It probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same one I've just caught. It'd be nice to get a different fish. Not that many mirror carp in here. I've had one this week and all the rest have been common. Another common, I think. It's hard to tell when you're getting them if they're all similar size. Hard to tell if they're different fish. I don't think it's as big as the last one. No, it is the last one, and I'm still tired from the last time it was caught. Could be a mirror. At least with mirror carp you can tell when they're different fish. Yeah, it's another common. Not as big as the last one, so it's not the same fish. Look older as well. Get in the net. Didn't fight as much that one. Still quite chunky. I'm not even sure if it's the same one. Who knows? See if it's got any features on it. It's got like a black mark on the other side. So if I catch it again I'll probably know. Get it back in. Hopefully it doesn't come back. The problem here is a lot of common carp went in and all the same similar age. I'll be munching on the bait now. Down there. It's only a matter of time. It's a bit of a knock then, might have been a line bite. Could be just loads of roach after them. But you'd probably get more bites if there were roach there. Right, it's right under the float now. It's probably another carp. Can't be far away from the bait. There's something having a go at it. There it goes. Another carp. Oh, great big tench. I think I'm hoping. Oh, it's a common. Not that big. I think I'm going to call it a day after this one. I'm probably going to move pegs tomorrow and fish the main lake and see if I get this one in. I'm going to see Tom. I like peas in a pod, some of these. It's quite heavy, this one. Not even putting up much of a scrap, so could be one like I've already caught. Just caught tangled around its dorsal fin a bit. Come out now. Quite a few common carp up here. It can't be the same one. I'll have to tell if it is, if it's got that mark on it. In their bag. No black mark on it that side. There's the hook. Get the disclosure on it. Let's turn it over. Well, there you go, another common carp. It's definitely a different fish. I'm just getting that feeling that they're all the same fish, but I think they're probably different fish. I had a black mark near the back end, the last one. And it's definitely a different one. I think I'm going to call it a day at that. I had enough of them. So just approaching base one, that's where I'm going to fish. Tom's moved a bit further up the bank. Up here somewhere. this is where Tom's resting, his little legs up at the top end, the farthest peg head nearly ever. So this is the famous bike, isn't it, Tom? Tom actually fell off it riding down there, didn't you, Tom? It's been a bit of a godsend really. It's not the best bike in the world, it's got no front brake, gears don't work, chain's rusty. It's probably a teenager's bike, but
works, doesn't it?
Works, sort of. Don't know how you fell off, Tom.